Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holla at you one. It's the pregame show. We in that city that's official. We hitting you like missiles right before the Knicks go gristle. You know, guess who's back? Cracking like a chiropractor. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know, we spitting that fire at you. It's your bro, flexing our show, connect the X's and O's. Loaded like the flows, Dr. Pose, never conscious pros. Like a bloody vehicle flooded on the panel on the channel. Fans know we handle business every second on the nano. We here. Some say Knicks for the deer, that's cap as hell. Touch that leprechaun by lapel. Touch all McKell, not crack the bell. We back to unveil new season, new reason, views, subscribe. Feel Knicks will survive, and we still outside. But right now, we in the building on behalf of the staff. It's the whole true path. Who's so true to the craft, to do the math. This is a tandem for the fandom, never random. Whenever random try to slam them, fandom, and when we forever branding them. Cause it's Knicks Real Talk. We still walking in that trip talk. Lead up the tip off. We getting this shit off up in the law. It's the OG, older than Ananobi. You know me and my man Brody. Showing Adobe on the door. We be on your fire TV, that's Cody. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. Real talk. Ladies and gentlemen, opening night, Knicks Real Talk. We in the building. It is opening night, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks, Boston Celtics in the building in Beantown. They about to go down there and get it popping, man. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be lit. Salute to everybody out there. I am excited, man. This is what I wait for. October to April, hopefully in June or more. We about to get in here and get it popping. It's Divine, it's Shao Powers, it's Knicks Real Talk, it's the pregame show. Salute to the family out there, man, in the chat and everybody out there where y'all streaming from. Let's get it popping, man. We about to go do the damn thing. Shao Powers, my brother, what is good with you, my man?
With you, Divine. And I just want to say one thing before we start the show. The realness of what me and Divine did over this last weekend that just passed is coming to fruition. And one of the best things, aside of the whole new song coming out, our new intro coming out this year, the play where you let the garden go by and you hear real horns and all that stuff from the cars. That is major. All right. With that being said, that's just me and you on some level. That was the best. Let's get it, man. I'm ready. I'm amped. I'm mad amped. I'm ready. Let's get it.
Yeah. Real talk, man. We in the building. 19 Con, man. In the building. Con, what's popping? Mike Lugo, what's popping, man? Salute to everybody, man. Fabian, my brother, what's good? What's good? Andrew. Ron, still Knicks fan in the building. You already know the king of Ron, Knicks fan down there doing the damn thing. He down there getting it popping all day, every day, Saturdays, Mondays, Thursday. Ron, what's good, my man? You know the link will open up, my brother. If you want to gut in, you're more than welcome. I would love to get you up in here on this opening night fire. Y'all just heard the new drop right there. Knicks Real Talk, we vibing. Me and Shao Powell put in a lot of work to get that video and that new intro done. I'm happy about it, man. It's from the heart and it's all good, man. So salute. But, man, this is where it all starts, ladies and gentlemen. 2024-25, we still outside. Knicks Real Talking at Boston Celtics in the building tonight. Knicks and Boston, ladies and gentlemen. It don't get no better than that, man. Opening night, it's going to be fired up in there, man. Before I go any further on the basketball thing, let me shout out the New York Liberty, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it right quick. Salute to the New York Liberty, Breonna Stewart, all them ladies down there, man, in that school, all of them, they got it popping. They just Jones did their damn thing, championship. I don't want to hear all that nonsense about a call of my foot. You had a chance to still win the game, you didn't get it done. So salute to the Liberty, salute to the New York Yankees, ladies and gentlemen. They are in the World Series against Shohei Ohtani and the LA Dodgers. Salute to the Yankees. All us Knicks fans, we just hold our head up, my man. We'll be back next year. Good season for the New York Knicks. OMG all day, every day, man. I'm happy about that. Not only we didn't get to go where we wanted to go, but we still got New York sports representing hard in all three majors except for football right now. But other than that, Salute to the Liberty, salute to the Yankees, man. Let's get it popping. Hey man, listen, everybody. This is what we all been waiting for the last 3-4 months, whatever, since May when we lost in the second round to the Indiana Pacers. Now the season starts where everything counts on the scoreboard and on the stats and the wins and loss columns. You name it, it all starts right now. So I'm just excited for it, man. I'm a Knicks basketball head. I love the New York Knicks with all my heart. I mean, this is a way of life for me. So just to know that I get to get home at 82 games this year and watch the Knicks play basketball and being here with you guys. The pregame, then we go sit down after the pregame, go watch a whole basketball game, seeing what the Knicks going to do. They got a super excited team, Shot Power. They got some talent down there in New York this year. We a little bit banged up coming out the door. Just a couple of guys. Obviously, we'll talk about that later on. But they got a really, really good squad down there. They can come out and help be one of the creme de la creme in the Eastern Conference this year. Let's see how everything goes if everybody stay relatively healthy. But what's your take on these boys, man? What they did this off season? Now we get ready to make it all count, man. What do you think about the Knicks and what you're feeling good about right now, Shot Powers?
Yeah, man, it's time, man. 82 game, 82. The season starts, and let's get it popping. No better than last year. Last year we played. We started. Me and Divine, we was at the game. They started last year against this team. Last year we ran out of the garden screaming about 14 missed free throws the whole ride home. Damn, 14 free throws. This year we have a better team at the free throw line. This team, we have a better team at the shooting the 3-point shot. This team is well balanced and got two guys that I can't wait to see slaughter people this whole year. So I'm optimistic as always. I try to keep it positive. You know what I mean? I am a homer at heart, of course, and I'm going to root for the Knicks all 82 games. In my heart, I want them to win all 82 plus the 16. You know what I mean? Plus the 16. You know what I mean? But, reality sinks in and stuff like that. And this team will have peaks and valleys, like me and Devon always talk about, ups and downs, and going down. Last year, one thing that we didn't do is go down too much, and I think we're a team that's going to be maybe let down in the game, but come back and bounce back in any other game. And I'm gonna put this out here early for everybody in the NBA fans. That's the New York Knicks fan. Cats going 42 tonight. Let's get it.
He on it tonight, man. Yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. Nostalgic is in the building. Agent, Super Art Gold, my man. Coach was good, my man. I know Coach is excited about the night as well, because me and him been on that cat train. Oh, so Cat, hey, Coach, it came to fruition. Let's see what Cat gonna do tonight, man. I'm excited about this team. They got a nice arsenal there. They loaded from 1 to 5 in the starting lineup. Some decent quality playmakers in the second unit with Tyler Kolek, Cameron Payne, Deuce McBride in there. They got a good team, man. They got Jericho Sim, and all the guys, the young guys like Haka Purdy and my man Daddy, who I was big on in the summer league. I was big on Daddy. You heard me. I used to talk about his motor and the way he moved with the ball. So I know, granted, he still got a way to go, but the young man gonna be in the NBA once he get it all together. He might get to play tonight. So sometimes when injuries happen, it gives everybody else a chance to step up and have a chance to have a say on how the Knicks going to play basketball tonight. So you might get to see Daddy tonight, because out of all the spots, his spot is the one that's the Knicks really need, knowing that Shaman went down and Pressa Chua went down. So you need that kind of like that small forward type thing, Shot Powers. So that's where Daddy might can get some burn tonight. Obviously, we so stacked we can go with the starters in there as well. But I'm hoping to see him get out there, man. See what the Knicks gonna do, because they got it really going on. I'm really excited about them. But now is where it all starts, ladies and gentlemen. It's where it goes down. It's down. It's in there. Let me shout out to the chat, man. Everybody in the building. Salute to all you guys, man. Like I said, man. Decade, what's good? Andrew, Delano, what's good? Steele, what's good, my brother? Salute to Delano, man. Salute to my man. Y'all know Delano down there in Lawrence, Tier, be getting it popping, man. So y'all make sure y'all check Delano out. Him and Uncle Freezy be having it going on down here, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit them brothers up. Show some love to Uncle Freezy and Delano, man. You know how I do. Delano was good, my man. Peace to the God. A lot was popping wise one. Salute to my man. Knowledge was good. Everybody, man. It's just time to get it popping, man. I'm really excited about this whole thing right here, man. And let's see how these kids gonna go down today. Shot Power. We got an interesting team down there that could do some good things, man. Obviously, let's see how these cats gonna bring this thing to the forefront tonight and get it popping, man. I think they go down there and do what they do, because I mean that's what they do. So let's see how it goes tonight, man. They might go in there and really get it popping tonight, man, and go on there and explore that ring ceremony tonight. That's what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? So let's see how they're gonna do that. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm also on that same page with Divine. I want them to go down there and upset them, put a bad taste in their mouth early. You know what I mean? Put a bad taste in their mouth, like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like. Yeah, that's what I want to do early. So things, you know, I'm gonna revert back to what I've been saying the whole off season since we acquired Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby are two legit wing players, and in the league they are going to put a lot of problems on the wings this year, and the better they get together on the court, the stronger we're going to get. And I noticed that these guys are starting to crash the board a little bit more, so and I'm just happy to see them, what they can do tonight. The biggest thing for me is I think Boston is really going to come out and punch these guys in the mouth tonight. I think they're really going to try to punch us in the mouth because they are the champions. They have a team that they have been playing with for years now. They won the championship from all the way last year. And I mean, our team, you know, as we all know as Knicks fans, our team is a very new team. This team is not the team of last year or the year before. This team is totally different. This team has acquired, since Josh Hart, we acquired OG Anunoby that only played a half a season with us, and not really a half a season, a half of a season because he got injured with that elbow. And then we acquired Mikal Bridges this year and Cat this year. You know what I mean? So Josh Hart just played 1 year really under, right? Am I not mistaken? 1 year as a Knick, a year and a half per se. And Jalen Brunson has only played on the Knicks 2 years. You know, so this team is a brand new team that really hasn't set in their ways to really gel as of yet. But the little things that encourages me is to watch how Jalen Brunson and Cat really work that two-man team. And eventually you will see how they run the team and kick the balls out, because Brunson kicks the ball out to OG and Cat kicks the ball out to Mikal. And you will see that because they play on that same side after they switch. So I can't wait to see how these guys really work their wonders together and get themselves into position to know where everybody's going to be and where they can take the shot.
Yeah, real talk. Yo, salute to everybody in the building, man. I love to see y'all coming up in the building. NYC B-Ball, Queen Chris, what's good? Sue Finney, Stony, what's good? Salute to everybody, man. Man, good to see you, man. Whenever I see brothers and sisters up in the chat I haven't seen in a while, when you get up in here, that means you're doing okay. Hopefully, you're still living. So, Jermaine, good to see you, man. I'm glad to see you up here. That means I know if you're in here, I mean, you know you out there, man. You're doing your thing. Salute to all you guys. And as y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, at the half-hour point of the show, we open up the panel. And so y'all always welcome to come in on the panel after the half-hour show. We get through the game preview and the itinerary and all that. Then we open up the show, man. Let everybody get in. And this is a beautiful year. I'm excited about it. I'm giddy about this thing. Sharp Power. Tibbs got an army to work with. If they can stay relatively healthy, no major injuries, and get his time in jail. They got $3.7 million to still work with from money-wise. They can do. I mean, they just got some nice young talent that they drafted. So the team got enough to sustain till Mitchell Robinson get back, to Achua get back. And this was so crazy about this team. We got two guys like Robinson and Achua who are going to be out for only maybe 2 to 4 weeks. But damn, when you imagine when Mitchell Robinson get back up in this thing, man. So when Tiz may need to every now and then go Mitchell Robinson and Cat at the same time, you know, let Cat slide over or whatever, man. So this team, to me, is stacked. And that's knowing and understanding we don't even have Mitchell Robinson. So I'm really super excited about that. But tonight is a big game for the reason why it's a big game, because this is the team who we chasing. Right here, Shop Howard. These are the guys that up there, 63 games last year, something like that. Went on to become the NBA champions. You know, so you know they looking to go out there and get their rings tonight. I just want to see us go out there and compete against these guys. Wins or loss, whatever. Right now, don't matter to me because we're not winning 82. But I do want us to bust that butt tonight. Don't just get it twisted. But I do also want to see how this team, you know, would they what they're gonna do different than they did in preseason, I would say, because the 3-ball wasn't popping in preseason. I mean, in preseason so far. I like the way the defense played here and there. Obviously, our 3-point shoot just wasn't there. And this is the preseason, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not expecting them to go out there and be busting up down nets and everything and all that with their shots and everything. But it's all good. But I know once it do come together, the way they was missing 3-point shots and still was able to stay in a lot of games only tells me that this team is good, because you could miss all of them 3-point shots you missed in that game and still win the game or whatever the case may be. That says a lot about how good the team is, because they don't necessarily got to rely on the 3-ball to win the game. You know what I mean? So even if they 3-ball is not cracking that night, they got enough talent to go inside to get in the 2-point area, get to the free throw line. They did pretty good with that last year. Was able to go down there and get to the free throw line and get to the charity stripe and knock down some shots. So if they could continue doing that, and when that 3-ball do pop, it's going to be pretty good sight to see, man. And obviously the defense got to be, bar none, just as good as anybody. Far none, I'm going to say just as good as anybody out there. So, I'm looking forward to tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They go down to Beantown tonight, though. We about to go do the Boston Strangler tonight, the Boston Massacre, whatever. We going to get it popping up in there tonight, man. This is what we waited all summer for. And it's about to go down. I'm expecting this team, Shot Powell, to have a good year. I'm expecting this team to get to the finals, and that's me, whether people believe it or not. This team, to me, is that versatile with a damn good coach, damn good players, two NBA, all NBA players running the show, and you still got 2 of them who could be all-stars in the starting lineup. That says a lot. Then you got guys like Josh Hart, Mr. Junkyard Dog, Mr. Swiss Army Knife, everything he could do. Deuce McBride coming into his own. That was the one I wanted in the starting lineup. Actually, I was like, why they don't start Deuce in there? And his 3 and D would be crazy, and he gets to the bucket. That way, you also got another ball handler with what's his name, Brunson. So he might not be great, but he's a step gamer where you got somebody else who they do a trap or something. That cock, Mikal Bridges could not Mikal, excuse me. The young man McBride can these dribble the ball and penetrate and do things like that. So I don't have a problem seeing him there, but we'll see how it goes. But what you looking for tonight, man? What you want to see until we get into the itinerary and all that?
Yeah, I just was checking out. I'm not 100% sure on how this goes, but I think it was the two-way players can play half the season, 41 games, up to 41 games. So we really don't need to worry about having this 14-man, 15-man roster that we were talking about for now. So this saves us that money of that $3.5 million, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
We have 12 spots now. We could bring all 3 of the players up from the G, or 2, because I don't think Junior is ready yet. So we could bring up Obi, and we could bring up Huckaporty and have them on the team as long as they don't exceed 42 games. So we can play them 15 games if we need to right now, until we can get Precious back, until we can get Mitchell Robinson back or something like that. So that is a good sign. And with the 14 players, we still have an open roster spot. So I'm just happy to see Knicks basketball, you know what I mean? And I've been happy watching the preseason games. They're working it out. And I want to see how Tom Thibodeau is going to work this team tonight, because without Precious, and I'm going to say this early again too, Precious may have $6 million, but the way he's playing right now, if he's traded, he's going to be traded for a very good player. But I think the Knicks want to keep a hold on him because he's very electrifying in New York. He does things that we need as a power forward, to grab rebounds, block shots, grab offensive rebounds, score the basketball. We need that, you know what I mean? And if we're not getting something that's worth it, I'd rather keep him for the year and maybe give him a small contract next year or something like that. However they could work it out, because the reason why he got hurt, because he was putting in work. He was working, man. All these preseason games, he was working. So I'll be more optimistic when he comes back, because that injury could linger for him for the whole year, almost something similar to how it lingered with Hardenstein years prior. So with that being said, man, I think you know, the wings is what I'm going to talk about, man. That's why I put the wings in for Chris in there, and for the wings on the NBA court tonight with the New York Knicks. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges, man. Let's see how they can hold these guys down. Tatum and Brown.
Yeah, that's gonna be that to me. That's one of the most interesting matchups. You know, obviously the wing guys, and obviously Josh Hart. Let's see where he's at against Derek White as well, because you know Derek White have been having a damn good campaign since he's been with these guys. He was good when he was in San Antonio, but he's been playing some good ball with the Boston Celtics. So you know Josh Hart to have his hand filled there, and obviously you got we get into the starting lineup in a minute, but you're gonna have some good quality matchups there. I don't know who's gonna play the five for the night. Matter of fact, we're gonna get into that in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and break down the itinerary and everything. I'm doing it NBA.com style. I didn't get to do mine because I was working on the video so much this weekend. But yeah, I'm excited about all this stuff, man. As soon as everybody who came in, JJ47K, salute. Everybody, man, in the building. Like I said, man, appreciate y'all coming in. And we about to get it popping, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like, subscribe for your boys, man. Get that out the way. Show some love to your brothers, man. We in here. Knicks Bill Talk, Divine Shot Powers. NBA nights kicking off tonight. Knicks and Boston Celtics in Boston at the TD Garden. They about to go down there and get it popping. So we just gonna get into it all, man. It's a good thing, man, and all that stuff. We're gonna bring one of the truest brothers in the building with us tonight, man. So we're gonna get it popping. And let me run across the itinerary. Let's get that out the way right quick, and we'll see what's going on in Nick Land with these guys tonight. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at what's going on right now, you'll see Knicks and Boston Celtics, ladies and gentlemen, in the Knicks and Boston Celtics are going to be at the TD Garden tonight. Excuse me about that. At the TD Garden tonight, they're going to get it popping, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Knicks and Boston Celtics. TNT, gentlemen, what's good? What's good? At the TD Garden, Knicks and Celtics at TNT, so you can get to see them cats cut up a little bit. Team stats, ladies and gentlemen. Preseason, both 4-1, third, first in the East, 1-1, home and away, 2-0. So they ninth overall rating. The Knicks had a 9 offensive rating. They had a number 1. They got an 8 out rating. They had a number 12 defense rate. So our defense was pretty good. 8th and theirs was 12. Obviously, we had a net rating of 8th overall. They were number 1 in the NBA in the preseason. They just doing it all over the place, man. So you got to get them their credit. Last time we played them, no, it was 21 to watch. October 22nd. Here we go. Jason Tatum, 17.3 in the preseason. Jalen Brunson was killing in the preseason. Team leaders in the preseason, ladies and gentlemen. Jalen Brunson, 21. Jason Tatum, 17. Towns had 11 rebounds. Impressive. Now that's what happens when you get back to the center spot, because now you're not playing a stretch 4. Towns get to cover more rebounds. Without Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, obviously, he had to play out there the 4 a lot with stretch guys. He wasn't getting the rebounds. But in 2012, under Tibbs, he was 12 rebounds a game. So now that he's back at that center spot, let's hope Carl Towns can keep doing that. Luke Cornett, 6.5. Cameron Payne, 4.4 assists. And Pritchard had 6 assists. Previous matchup, we played them on April 11, 2024. We smoked them by 9. Brunson had 39. Josh Hart, 16 rebounds. Excuse me. He was doing the damn thing. Hartstein has 6 assists. Tatum has 7 assists. Porzingis had 8 rebounds. Moving forward, the uniform tonight, they're in a white drip in Boston tonight. Boston in the green drip tonight. Projected starters, Knicks, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns. For them guys projected, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. For them guys, I thought that man retired. Pressure Achua, Al Kevin McCullough, Mitchell Roberts. For them, only went out Kristaps Porzingis, who is out for them guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is, man. That's our itinerary for the night. Let's get back in it. Let's bring this my man in the building, one of the true living dudes in the podcast game. My brother from another, can't be no other. Ron, what's good, my brother? What's poppin'?
I'm chilling, man. I'm in the city, so it's loud as hell out here. Just heading out of work, trying to get home so I can watch this game.
Right.
The sounds of the city is crazy right now.
It really is.
But shout out to my brother Shaw, my brothers Divine. Good to see y'all. I'm excited, man. There ain't nothing like opening night, man.
Nothing. Oh man, nothing, Ron. Talk about it, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm thankful for Ron not having on a hat And you know, Ron, the fly guy, he got the first 3 buttons from his shirt unbuttoned. So you know, he a fly guy right there. That's the only fly guys do that. The first 3 buttons, you let it right there. That's fly guy status.
Nah,
Yeah.
hey, as soon as he walks out the building, I'm letting this loose.
Yeah, man. This is work attire. So this is how we did it today. And let me show y'all if y'all can see this real quick, because y'all know how it's going on. Can I flip it? I might be able to flip it. Hold on. Can I?
Yeah, you might.
I don't know if I can flip it. Let me see. No. Anyway, I'll just turn my camera around. I can't flip it, but look.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Yes,
You
yes.
see what they doing? They setting up for the Liberty.
Yes,
You're
yeah.
getting ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be dope. I think they said the parade is gonna be on Thursday, so it's gonna be wild out here.
I know it is, man. And you know what? It's crazy about it too, man. I'm glad we finally got it because hopefully we have one coming down on the NBA side. But salute to the New York Liberty, man. And girls went out there and played their butts off and won it all, man. But Ron, talk to me about tonight's game, man. And what you expecting tonight with the first game of the season and all that good stuff.
I mean, listen, I'm expecting that the Knicks come out. I honestly think, I think we've seen the Knicks struggling a little bit because, Tibbs has been playing around with different things, kind of seeing what he's got out there. He's been letting the youngins play a lot, but the starters haven't really been able to play a lot together. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking tonight we hit with the rope a dope. I think Tibbs gonna come out and I think they're gonna be firing on all cylinders, man. I think that pick and roll is gonna go crazy. I think Cat is dropping 30. I think Jalen's dropping 25 to 30. I think the Knicks is gonna make it happen tonight.
Yeah, I think so, man. I want to see them spoil the party. Can't spoil. They getting their rings. That's all good. But at least we can temper the vibe in the building tonight. You know what I mean? So yeah, Knicks need to go out there and do it. I'm looking forward to it, man. I think we got a pretty good team, Ron. They at least start a lineup and stack from top to bottom. The second unit is underrated to me, a little bit more underrated. And the young guys, obviously, they starting to come around and understand how Tibbs want them to play basketball in the preseason. Obviously, they still young, Daddy A, Hockapurdy, them guys, and Cole and all them young, but you can see what they're capable of. And I guess the good thing for me, Ron, is that being that we had a couple of injuries coming out the gate, that allowed them enough time to get their feet wet at the beginning of the season. So I'm really looking forward to that, man, that these young guys, Chop Howells, get out there, and Hockapurdy, they're going to need them because obviously without no Pressure Chua going down, Jericho Simmons probably back up Cat. So you might have to have Hockapurdy in there at the power forward, obviously. And you might have to see some Daddy tonight just due to the fact that's the bodies that we have on the roster. And I'll throw it up there in a minute, so we have. But what's your guts, Chop Howells, with this thing tonight, man, with the roster, what we have, what's available? Do you think these cats will be able to go in there and beat Boston tonight?
I think one thing that we all can talk about is Tibbs playing the second unit and the third unit in the third game before the fourth game, letting the young guys get out there and really, really learn how to play against a NBA style team. And I think he meant to do this. I think Tibbs also set plays for the players to play other than what they would play regular season. They did do some things because you seen Tibbs, and I noticed this twice. I'm not saying that this is it, but Tibbs barked out, rah, 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 rah. And then they ran a play that they ran the same time when he did it again. Rah, 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 rah. They run that pick and roll, pick and pop to the top of the key. Cat roll under, or Brunson pass the ball and rolls under, and Cat either looks for Brunson or Brunson either looks for Cat, or they go drive to the basket. So I think there's some things that they do in practice that they was just trying to do this preseason.
Yeah, real talk, man. And you're gonna see it tonight on full display though. And I think they're gonna pull out all they're going their bag deep. Let's put it like that tonight, because this not only this is a team that's the champions, and this is a team we chasing and to get to where we got to go, and obviously to get to where we want to go, you got to go through teams like Boston, Philly, and all these guys. But we got one of them standing in the way tonight. It's a good litmus test for us because I want to see how they're going to have to play us. They haven't played the Knicks with a team like this here. You know what I mean? So we busted them up last year. We were still pretty injury prone. We beat them about 30-something one time, if I'm not mistaken. So we got to see how the team going to react tonight. They're going to be amped. They're going to be, they said, it's ring ceremony. you know, and I want to see what they're gonna do, Ron. I just hope they go in there and just play some good basketball, execute the game plan, and just, you know, cross T's and dot I's, and just hope that we go out there and let these cats know that we here. The Knicks ain't going nowhere. We here. I think that's what they got to do tonight in Boston. Let them know that, you know, we're going to see you again down the line. So when you do see us again, you better know what you're ready for. And that's an impression I want to make to leave tonight. Let them cats know this ain't no hype shit.
Right, right. Yeah, it should be dope, man. It's gonna be phenomenal. I mean, even though you know they're gonna be raising their banners, we in the mode of playing spoiler. So I can't wait, man. I love the underdog thing. I love the fact that they not worried about us, but they will be. I'm loving all of this, man. This is gonna be fantastic, and I'm just hoping for, like I said, a really good game, and in the end, a Nick victory. And hopefully, I do think that they still need a little time to gel. Still need time for Macau to get right. But if Cat is shooting great tonight, woo, watch out. It's going to be wild.
That's what I'm waiting for right there. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head. Once Cat.
But you know what? My fault, Divine Shot. Let me get out of here, man, because I'm going into the train station. I'm trying to get home. I don't want to miss it.
All right, be safe, my man. Safe travels. Get in there, enjoy
All
your
that good stuff, Ron.
We'll
All
see
right,
you, man.
y'all.
All right, peace. That's Ron. I think he froze up a little bit. Shot, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, Ron. I think that's Ron. He just freed up. But yeah, man, it's about to go down, ladies and gentlemen, in another half hour. You know, I'm just looking forward to this thing, man. This is what we waiting for right here. We just gotta go in there and do the thing, man. We're gonna see these guys again, Shop House. They're gonna be the ones that's gonna be obviously when they get Porzingis back. They're gonna be even better when we get Mitchell Robinson back. We're gonna be even better. Right now, Philadelphia coming out the gate. They injured no Joel Embiid, no Paul George for them guys coming out the gate. I don't know how many games it's gonna be, but they won't be in the building. So you know, we just got to go out there and don't worry about what other teams do. Just worry about ourselves to make sure that our team is locked in and loaded and ready to go out there and execute, man. I think they will tonight, man. It should be fun, and I'm really looking forward to this thing, man. For real.
Yeah, I'm enthused to see what the Knicks are going to do tonight. How Tom Thibodeau is going to run the team and how he's going to stagger these guys' minutes into the second unit and stuff like that. This is a test, and this is a great test to come out of preseason games to go into. You know what I mean? This is going to be playoff atmosphere tonight. This is going to feel like a playoff game, and Boston don't like us, and we don't like them. How you like that? I don't mean I mean figuratively through the teams and stuff like that, not literally as like, you know, but you know, as for Boston and baseball, just as bad as Boston and basketball, you know. So with that being said, I'm with the spoiler thing too. I think we're gonna come in here, and I think guys are gonna really show up tonight, man. Like I said, I think Cat gonna get 40 tonight. I think Cat could get 42. 42. Jalen gonna have a cool 28. Mikal gonna have 17. OG gonna have 11. And the rest of the team gonna fill in the scores. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna have a big night. I think Cat is going to try to explode tonight. You know what I mean? I think hopefully his shot to be his that 3-point shot to start hitting tonight. So this way, you know, we can stop hearing everybody talk about, oh, he took 7 shots and he'll hit 2. Let's hope he can take 7 shots tonight and hit 4. That's what we want to hope for. You know what I mean? Instead of downgrading how many shots he's making, how many shots he's not making, let's try to hope that he can make 4 out of 7. That's 40%. That's going to give us a good chance of winning. So that's what I want to see tonight. And like I said, I'm going to run into the ground this whole year. They better bring it to fruition for me. The wings that we got, OG and Mikal, those are going to be the guys that I'm watching all year long.
Yeah, real talk, man. I mean, to me, that is it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Because I think just to kind of maybe, hey, Chris, let me see if I can kind of just to answer quick question. Let me see if I can kind of give you a insight from the way I see it. I think Mikal, because he can shoot the ball from out there, he's a good shooter out there. He's not the type of guy who requires to score he has to have the basketball in his hand. He could catch and shoot it a little bit. He could put the ball on the floor. He can get up and down the floor. I think him and Anunoby game it's almost the same set, but Anunoby plays with more force. Chris, I guess what I'm trying to say, I think Mikal, because he can hit, he shoot good from that three point from the corner side. And I think Brunson's penetration, Cat able to stretch out, go out that way every now and then. I'm hoping that by doing that, when that ball swings to him, he can either go ahead and go one-on-one down there, or if Jalen Brunson or Tyler Kohler, whoever hit him in the right spot, then he can launch that three. Let's not get it twisted. These guys miss them. They're not going to shoot the way they shot the last game in the preseason with a 3-point line. Carl Towns is a 41% shooter from down there, and my man Mikal shoots around close to 40. They'll be fine. But it's going to take a little bit of adjustment. Yeah, it'll take a little bit of adjustment to get used to. But I'm hoping
new team, all of them.
Yeah, I think by the 10th game of the season, ladies and gentlemen, I always say that time, like even in football, the shit don't get popping until about the 4th game in the season. That's when you see teams start to kind of master the game plan. They settled in. I think the same thing with our team. Give them to about 10, 15 games. Every team, for that matter, in the NBA, give them enough time to get familiar with everybody. Run the plays that they're supposed to run. Get used to tip system. This is new for these guys, you know what I mean? And I think it'll work out, but I think they're gonna be doing it then. We're gonna pull a New York Liberty off this year. The Yankees win it, Liberty win it. Shit, let the Knicks win it. My Mets couldn't do it, but let the Knicks win it, because we definitely got the squad to get us there. I look at, we got 2 guys like Shaw Power said, ladies and gentlemen, at that wing position to go up against any team in the NBA, and we know we're gonna get a best player. Let's say less than average shooting night. Not that they won't score 30.
Give them a problem.
Yeah. They're gonna slow them down. So that's good for us, because it's guys like, to me, Anunoby and Mikal, they can slow down the Jaylen Browns and the Jason Tatums of the world. But it's not too many guys in the NBA, be honest with you, who could slow down Jalen Brunson, because there's not a lot of guys built like him. It's a lot of guys built at that wing position like each other. The 6'6" and 6'7" and 6'8" and 6'9", but there's not too many point guards built like Jalen Brunson who play a good enough defense to stop Jalen Brunson, let you have to double team him with somebody, because it's just his savviness, his footwork, his shot selection, his killer mentality. So I always feel like with the 2 wings we got and Jalen Brunson, now you add Cat to that, on any given night, the Knicks can bust up anybody, and anybody, because they just they got 2 All-NBA dudes and 2 All-NBA defenders in the starting lineup. That shit is scary. That means they covering both sides of the spectrum. Offensively, they can get it, and defense can get it. This is crazy. I'm hoping all this shit come to reality, but I think it's going to be pretty dope, man. So let's see how it goes. We don't know till the ball gets thrown up in another half hour, but from what I've seen in the preseason, what I do like about a shot power, when I pass it to you, on any given night, one of them 4 dudes can get you 20.
Facts.
Any night in the New York Knicks starting lineup, 4 of them dudes can get you 20. And if you put Deuce and Bride in there and put Josh Hart on the bench, Deuce and Dan can go for 20 if it's the way he be shooting lately. So I think with that defense they got, man, I can see Tibbs say Brunson come out for a minute. I'm gonna put Deuce McBride, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson when he here, or whoever. I need a defense stop. Then he might say, I need some offensive firepower. Okay, now I'm going to throw Cat in there. I'm going to throw Brunson in there. I'm going to throw Mikal in there. I'm going to throw this guy in there. I'm going to throw, it's just crazy, man. So I hope it comes out that way, Shot Powers, and we get it popping. I think it should be fun.
Yeah, man. I just want, reality. Cat has never played with OG. OG has never played with Mikal. Mikal has never played with Cat. And OG played with Josh Hart and Brunson, but Mikal and Cat haven't played with none of them. So this is a whole new team. And there's so much stuff that this team has on it on paper that, like you said, Divine, once we bring it to fruition, once it starts really rooting and starts blossoming and stuff like that, this team is gonna. And I think what they do in practice is not what they're doing on the court. I think tonight is going to be a different type of game that they have out there. I think you're going to see different sets. I think you're going to see Tibbs on the side, rah, 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 and they're going to run a set. They don't really, they do that fly on the fly, you know, whatever they call it. But when Tibbs wants to play, you hear him on the sideline, rah, 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 rah. So I'm very, and I noticed OG is on the side with Brunson, and Mikel is on the side with Cat. You know what I mean? I've noticed that even though Mikel and Brunson kind of moves over, but a lot of the times that I've noticed Cat and Mikel is on the same side, and OG and Brunson is on the same side. So that is a lethal way of bringing the ball down to go to the basket or kick it out to your guy that's on the weak side once you drive and the double team comes. So I just can't wait to see these guys starting to knock down shots. We didn't shoot as well as I wanted to see in the preseason, but I seen a lot of these guys just chuck up shots because they was just trying to see if they could get in rhythm, like Cat did, like Mikel did. These guys was trying to get into rhythm, and they were trying to shoot a lot of shots because they were missing shots, so they wanted to try to get in rhythm. Once they start clicking, it's a riggedy.
Yeah, let me ask you a question right quick, ladies and gentlemen, and shop out. What's your keys to tonight's victory for the Knicks tonight? What do you think they need to do against a team like this here, who obviously gonna be high off sugar tonight? You know what I mean? With them, that ring adrenaline, first game of the season. You know, they're gonna be amped like crazy. What do you think we need to do tonight to come out of Boston with a victory tonight?
Well, one of the biggest things that I've noticed over a couple of years and did some research on is OG Anunoby plays Tatum very well. He plays Tatum very well, and Bridges plays Brown very well. And if you haven't noticed, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's just me, but Mikel got these super rubber band arms. His arms is like go-go gadget. His arms drop down. I think he could tie his sneakers standing up. I'm joking. I'm joking. But his arms is so long, man, and I just can't wait to see him starting to get his hand into the cookie jar and not get caught. You know what I mean? And I think that is the key for tonight. Our two wings against their two wings. I think Brunson. This is why I think Brunson's gonna have about 28, and I think Cat gonna have 42, because I think the premise on Brown and Tatum is gonna be, like you said, they still could get 30 points, but their percentage should be 10 for 32. I'm bugging out, but 10 for 24 shots or something like that. That's how I think they're gonna, if they can try to contest. I think that's where it's gonna be. I think their percentage is gonna be way low. Maybe getting close to what their average will probably. It's not even going to, because this is their first game, so it's no real average yet for the year. But their previous years is about 28 and 30 points, so I think they could shut them down doing that.
Yeah, real quick. And Nick Yak, to project the starting line of Nick Yak. This is off of NBA.com, because I know you answered that question. I'll put it back up there so you can see it. For the Knicks, Nick Yak is Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. For the Boston Celtics, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. Like I said, the injury report: Precious Achiuwa, Kevin McCullough, and Mitchell Robinson. For them, Kristaps Porzingis. That's pretty much with that. I do think these guys tonight, for me, it's not like it's a playoff game, or it's not like it's the 30th game of the season. But I also know what a Boston and New York rivalry means to New York and Boston as well. So just that alone, they're gonna go out there trying to get it popping. You know what I mean? But it's the NBA. They get paid a lot of money to go out there and do their job. And it is a job to them. You know what I mean? They get paid well to do it. So I'm expecting them to go out there tonight. It's a rivalry. Now, do you think that when Anunoby get in front of Jason Tatum, like, he ain't gonna want to get busy, or do you think vice versa? These cats come out here, they know that. These two teams are meeting in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think they're gonna go out there with a lot of motivation to go out there and test the water to see who got this or who could do that. I think the Knicks go out there tonight. To me, the key to this thing tonight is this here. Like you said, slow down the two main dudes. Let them shoot a low percentage. If they score 30, let it be 10 for 8, 10 for 20 or whatever, 10 for 25 or whatever. They, a 10 for 27 shots. I don't know, but make their percentages pretty bad. And for us, we just got to hit the free throws. And rebound the basketball, because now that Cat is down in the middle. I'm glad what I'm seeing that he's back down there. He's getting more rebound because now he's there, not out there, stretched out everywhere. We bench thin. I want to see the young guys go in there and just get your feet wet. This is a learning spree for them guys tonight. They don't go out there and try to be saviors. Just go out there and say, my first NBA game of the year was against the Boston Celtics, the defending champion. So I want to see if Tyler Coley gets some run, if Haka Purdy gets some run. Obviously they will, because we thin. You know what I mean? We thin. So somebody's going to play. I think Daddy, like I said earlier, shot power, because of that position that the Knicks is thin at.
Yeah, Shaman.
Shaman, right. With Shaman out there and Pressure Chu out there, not there. That position right there going to require somebody like a Daddy or a Toppin, opposed to if Tyler Coley didn't play, if he didn't play, I say he's going to play. He's not going to play. I say if he didn't play, Tiz might say, well, I got Deuce McBride and Cameron Payne and Jalen Brunson. Them three guys who's capable of playing a point guard for tonight. So, but when it comes to that small forward position, he might throw Daddy out there. You know what I mean? He might throw him out there with some of the starters. Who knows? I don't know. I'm quite sure he'll mix and match it up. But I think the key tonight is just to go out there and try to shoot a better percentage from three-point area, rebound the basketball. Just play some stellar defense, man. That's what we do. We built from a defense standpoint. Try to slow them guys down. Josh Hart got to get up on Derek White and make him earn his points and everything like that. And obviously, we're having Drew Holiday back there, one of the premier defenders that's at the guard position in the NBA. Obviously, Jalen Brunson going to have his work cut out for him too. But I think Jalen Brunson also giving the business as well. So everybody going to be amped tonight, man. It's going to be live. It's going to be lit. First game of the season. Knicks will talk. Devon, Shot Powell, the chat, everybody. This is where it's goes down, man. These 82 games, hopefully 16 more. And listen, man, y'all go out there in the next couple of days. The Liberty about to have a parade. Y'all make sure y'all don't tear up the city. Because the Liberty about to march down Broadway probably and get it popping, man. But hopefully we have another parade next June. Hopefully the Knicks will be there. I believe in this team cold-heartedly, man. I just think they got a lot of, when they get fully healthy, they're just a good team. No matter how you look at it, you get Mitchell Robinson back up in there with Cat, man, and Pressure Chu and get back there. It just makes for a good team. And Shaman going to be here or whoever. They're also looking at guys out there, the Marcus Shot Powers, Ryan. They talk about Lonnie Walker possibly and these guys. So I don't know who they're going to get out there. But right now, that's not going to help us tonight. So we got to go in there tonight is play some stellar defense and shoot the ball best we can. And hopefully I'll rebound these guys and let our guys do what they do and see how they're going to get down tonight. And I think they will. I'm confident the Knicks. It's not a game I'm going to the season thinking somebody going to beat the Knicks. I mean, even though they ain't going to win no 82 games. But when I come on here, I'm like, Knicks winning tonight. Because I think you should have that. You should have that feeling because they got a $200 million player, $200 million players in their starting lineup. You got a $154 million player in their starting lineup. You got one who's going to become another $157 million player. They better get it popping. Ain't no excuses for the Knicks this year, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a fact.
Ryan ain't trying to hear nothing. There is no excuse for the Knicks this year. They better get out there and get to the finals. Unless somebody, for injury standpoint or something, somebody get hurt and it derails it like it did the last couple of years. But this team got a solid starting five. They got a solid bench. They got a lot of versatile players. A lot of them can play multiple positions. The positionless basketball. Twos can play threes. Ones can play twos. Fours can play fives. Tom Thibodeau can throw out any type of lineup out there depending on who they playing that night and what their matchup is going to be like. They got something that can combat every team in the NBA. There's not a team in the NBA position by position. I don't care. You can name any team that the Knicks can't go up against. Anybody. Because they got players just like everybody else at the positions who are talented players. The New York Knicks got one of the most talented starting five in the NBA, starting five, let's say five, because I think Josh Hart, we ain't looking for him to score no basketball, but if he get no rebounds, hustling, assists, creating fast break opportunities, playing stellar defense, along with Anunoby and them, That's what I'm talking about. They ain't going undefeated, but every night they better go out there and bust somebody up if they can. I just think that's what it's going to boil down to. I ain't never scared about this team. I don't care who it is. And they ain't proved us wrong yet. Since Tibbs came out of New York Knicks, every year they got better. They went further a couple of times. They could have went further. Think about this last year, ladies and gentlemen. If it wasn't for the New York Knicks getting injured with all them players, Boston might be seeing a different tune. You never know. Because that's how stacked he was last year. It's just that Randall, Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, Bogdanovich. It keep going on and on and on and on. If them cats would have been healthy, you would have had the same type of year you're gonna have this year. So I ain't sweating this shit here, man. Knicks got to do what they got to do, and like I said, numbers don't lie, and the numbers don't lie, Shot Powers, and that's facts. You know, you stack Knicks up against any team in the team in the NBA, they can go up against anybody. I ain't saying they're gonna beat everybody, but they can go up against anybody because you can have a whole lot of talent. That doesn't mean you got winning ball players. Everybody on the Knicks roster won at a certain level. Brunson 2 times in college. Went to the Western Conference Final with the Dallas Mavericks. Mikal Bridges, finals. You know what I mean? Won in college. Anunoby went to the finals. You know, these cats been in these big games before, Shaw Powers, and they've been at the mountaintop in some form or fashion. So I don't care how talented the team is. You got some guys who got talent, ain't been nowhere. They ain't did shit. They just talented, but they ain't winning ball players. The New York Knicks got a winning with players on their roster. They winning ball players, and I'm expecting them to win. And I'm not taking nothing less this year. Let's get it, Shaw. We got to go out there and smack these boys up tonight, man. What do you think about that, man? For real.
Yeah, I'm playoffs or bust. That's how I'm feeling.
Facts.
Playoffs or bust. You know what I mean? I at least want to see you. I want to even bypass the Eastern Conference Finals. I want to go to the playoffs. I want playoffs or bust this year. Like you said, Devon, we got a whole lot of players on this team that making multi-million dollars.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And I know how you feel about when Fournier was out there paying that $19 million and he was only giving you 6 points. Right. So I know what you mean. Mm-hmm. So I'm playoffs or bust this year. I want to surpass. We've been making it to the second round 2 years in a row. And I mean, well, in 2 years, and when we have made it to the finals, we have made it to the second round. And I mean, the last 2 times we went to the finals. And I mean, I want to get past the second round. I want to get past the conference finals because I'm gonna say this, and even the percentage of Boston winning the game is higher than someone else winning the game this year. And I mean, their percentage dropped down in the last, I forgot how many years it was, but in the last at least 5 years, there hasn't been a repeat team in the NBA that went back to back winning the championship. And I mean, so I'm putting Boston not in the championship this year. And I mean, I'm putting us in the championship this year. Yeah. I'm putting us going out of the East, and I'm putting us right in the playoffs. And earlier I was saying, and I still want to see OKC because I want to see Hartenstein against Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? But I would love to see Minnesota against New York Knicks in the finals. So let's make that happen, man. I think finals or bust. That's where I'm at this year. Let's get it.
That's real talk, man. I'm the same way, man. You know, ain't no babysitting, no sugarcoat shit. You just got to get it popping this year. You know what I mean? And that's why they built up to this thing. They didn't give up 5 first-round draft picks for nothing. You know what I mean? They didn't do a lot of stuff for nothing. These cats did this thing because Tim said this. One thing that I don't have that I'm dying to get is a ring. A lot of them other guys want to go down. Once Cat and Brunson get a ring, you know, you could put them in the winners category. You know what I mean? Like I said, and I think this is what these cats are on a mission to. They all, you know, obviously Anunoby got one, but you know, he was hurt during the time, but he still got one. So, but these cats are on a mission, man. They you know, and they should be. And after watching the NBA, the WNBA, the Liberty win it, you know the Knicks is probably tripping right now, ladies and gentlemen. After watching the Liberty win that thing, you don't think of guys saying that could be us? You know what I mean? After watching the Yankees get to the World Series, watching the Mets get to the NDLS and all this stuff, you don't think the Knicks saying the same thing? Right now, New York is the hottest sports town in the business to me. You know what I mean? In all major sports other than football, because they ain't doing it right there. But right now, there's not a sports city in the world that's popping like New York to me. So I think the Knicks going to feed off that energy. And I think they're going to go out there and live up to the billing, man. And they're going to go out there and do what they do. Let's see how it goes. We don't know until the ball gets thrown up. But I'm excited about it. Like I said, man, we're going to lose some games. When we lose 2 games in a row this year, or 3 games in a row, don't jump off the bandwagon now. It's an 82-game season. It's long. You know, they're gonna go through some peaks and valleys, but it's gonna be way more peaks to valleys. But I do think on any given night, the Knicks will always be in the game. They will always be in the game. That they're just that talented, you know. And if they don't, then something wrong. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm looking forward tonight, man. I'm going out there on a limb, start my prediction thing this year. I'm gonna go New York Knicks 115, Boston Celtics 109. 115, 109. Divine doing it early. I'm going out there. I think we go in there. Put our defense out there on the forefront tonight. You know, Tibbs gonna be amped to go up in there. You know, Tibbs won his ring coaching in Boston when he was with Doc Rivers and them. So, you know, he got some history in that building as well. You know what I mean? Good sports town, but the New York reigns supreme when it comes to that. I'm hoping, man. So let's see how it goes. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to a good game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all get yourself amped up, get your nourishment, get your beverages, man, get your pregame meals and all that good stuff, and get it popping, man. Make sure you hit that button for your brothers and everything like that. And we just gonna go ahead and enjoy it, man. Basketball is back in the Mecca, ladies and gentlemen. It is going down, and we just got to go out there and enjoy this thing tonight, man. And win or lose, just play hard. Learn as you play tonight. You know what I mean? I want to see them guys I really want to see what these cats can get down. Shop how they coming out the gate playing what they playing the champs on the opening night. You ain't playing no scrub tonight, so this is a big test for these guys in the sense of your energy standpoint. Like you ain't going out there just to, we know it's going to be a tough night tonight. That's what they probably, so they're going to go out there with this certain type of energy to them, and they're going to go out there and compete. And I just want to compete hard tonight. Hopefully they got to brush up on some things they didn't do well in the preseason. And ladies and gentlemen, it's preseason. Let me say that again. It's pre. Everything is pre. That's pre. That ain't nothing. This is where it all go down. So what you see in the preseason, you see bits and pieces just trying to get together with everybody and get comfortable and know each other's tendencies and ways and actions and all that stuff, and know each other's culture and all that. So now that they kind of going to understand the culture a little bit more because they had enough time. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Cat just walked in the building. You know what I mean? This cat had to walk in there and, okay, Tibbs, where you want me to be at? Jalen Brunson, what you want me to do? Ananobi, where you want to be at? This guy, same thing with Mikal Bridges. I mean, you know, they just got here. Where you want me to do? How you want me to move? Where you want me to be at? When you going to do this? How do you call your offense or your defense? Now, I heard that Shot Powers, that Cat been calling some good defense though out there. I heard he's loud. He's been calling some good defense out there coming from Mikal Bridges and them. So that's good to hear. That he's out there and quarterback in the defense up in the front court and calling out these plays and stuff. So that's good. So that means they all on the same page. And now you're going to see what he really could do with a coach like Tibbs. Though Finch is a good coach. Let's not get it twisted. Finch is a good coach. But now you're going to see what he get to do with a guy like Tibbs, who's a basketball lifer. You know what I mean? That's all he do. So let's see how it goes. It should be fun tonight, man. Give me your thoughts before we get out of here in a few minutes.
Control the pace, grab your rebounds, and this year, I don't want to see anything less than 83% from the free throw line. Anything less than 83% is a failure.
Yep.
Play some great defense and knock down 38% from three-point land this year. Let's get the whole team over 38%. Let's get 38% for the team this year. 38% from the three-point land, 82% over the free throw land, over free throw shooting. Let's get it tonight, man. I got the Knicks tonight, 121 to 109. New York Knicks. Cat scoring 42 tonight. Brunson scoring 28. Let's get it.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be good because you know what? This is a good defensive team they got over there. I mean, they are stacked defensively from 1 to 5. Let me say this again. They are literally defensively stacked from 1 to 5. Drew Holiday, Derrick White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. Solid. That's solid. I mean, I don't care what nobody say, whether you love Boston or not. They solid on the defense ball, just like we are. And that's why we went and did what we had to do. That's why we had to get the Ananobis, why we had to get the Mikal Bridges, so we could counter what they got over there. And now, you know, hopefully Josh Harkins rise to the occasion and Cat do what he do. Let's get it, New York. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all enjoy the game first and foremost. Thank everybody for coming in, man. Real talk, man. It's about to go down in Beantown. Fabian got the New York Knicks 109, 103. It's definitely going to be a defense clinic going on over there, man. We don't know how rusty each team is, but I'm looking forward for the get down, man. And we'll see you cats, ladies and gentlemen, Friday. The New York Knicks will be at MSG opening night at the Garden against the Indiana Pacers. You know, they got some revenge sauce coming on that joint. Them cats knocked us out in the second round last year, man. So you know, we wanted to come in there and let them know that, you know what, y'all know what happened. Don't even play yourself. Y'all know what happened. So they're gonna look to come in the garden. Halliburton gonna act a fool, but we're gonna have to shut that down real quick. So it should be fun and everything. But until then, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for coming in so much. Let's get ready to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Orange and blue skies, Knicks, let's get it popping tonight. Let's go ahead and start this thing early. Send a statement on national television and let them know we here. We ain't going nowhere. We here. Let's get it. Salute to everybody. Divine, Shop Powers, Knicks Real Talk. We out. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see y'all Friday with the pregame, obviously, man. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to check in and holler at your boys, man. Until then, here we go. Knicks Real Talk, Divine. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, Divine, what's good? You know what it is, bro. About to go ahead and get with SP. We about to get this Knicks Real Talk pregame popping off. Get this shit popping, man. I'll holler at you one. It's the pregame show. We in that city that's official. We hit you like missiles right before the Knicks go gristle. You know, guess who's back? Cracking like a chiropractor. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know, we spitting that fire at you. It's your bro, flexing on show, connect the X's and O's. Loaded like the flows, Dr. Foles, never conscious pros. Like a lucky vehicle flooded on the panel on the channel. Fans know we handle business every second on the nano. We here. Some say Knicks for the deer, that's capped as hell. Set that leprechaun by lapel, touch all McKell, not crack the bell. We back doing well, new season, new reason, views. Feel Knicks will survive, and we still outside. But right now, we're in the building on behalf of the staff. It's the whole true path, who's so true to the craft, to do the math. This is a tandem for the fandom, never random. Whenever random try to slander fandom, that's when we forever branding them. Cause it's Knicks Real Talk, we still walking in that trip talk. Lead up the tip off, we getting this shit off up in the law. It's the OG, older than Ananobi. You know me and my man Brody. Join Adobe, I know we be on your fire TV, that's cold. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down.
I got that real.
It's Knicks Real Talk. You know how we get down. Real talk.